Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica for those of you that are new, and today I'm going to talk about my trip to Maui. We hiked Haleakala and it was such a beautiful, magical experience, and the more that I live in Hawaii and the more that I just experience life, the more that I realize I love being outside. I love Mother Nature. I love just being in communion with her and just being in awe at what God has created. So I'll talk about my trip and how it kind of came together and just like the beautiful synchronicities that happened. And it was truly a magical experience. It was just amazing. I was going through a growing season at work, so it was exactly what I needed. It was exactly what I needed. I'm so happy that it worked out and that I was able to just trust and let it flow. But this video is gonna be not super long because I'm getting ready to go on a date. We're gonna get dinner soon here at a new Japanese restaurant that I haven't tried, so I'm excited for that. I'm getting picked up. Yeah, just feeling really grateful. Like before I even start, I just want to say, like, I hope you're having the most beautiful day, and if you're not, like, I just want to remind you that you are so beautiful. Your soul is so beautiful. You are such a beautiful light in this life, and you are worthy of loving yourself, and you're worthy of love, and you're worthy of having a good day. You're worthy of being happy. You're worthy of things turning out right for you and for things turning out better than you ever imagined. We always get in our heads about what things are supposed to look like or how they're supposed to turn out, or we always think the worst possible case scenario, but things always turn out better than you expect. And I just am in so much like just awe and appreciation for the day. And I always tell people, like, life is never perfect and life will never be perfect, but it's still so glorious because I truly trust that it's all working out in my favor, and I'm learning as I'm going, and I get to decide how I feel. Like, this is my life, and I don't, like, no one else is going to take that from me. Like, no one is going to tell me how I'm going to feel. And your actions are so powerful. Like, when you're not feeling a certain way, when you're feeling a little bit more down and you want to connect to an energy that's a little bit more light, and you're like, oh, I feel kind of like sluggish today, or I feel like, I feel kind of today, and like I don't want to go dancing, but I know it makes me happy, so I'm just gonna try it out and see what happens. Like, I think those are the most beautiful ways to love yourself and like nurture yourself. Like when you go out and do something that is going to make you happy, or even though maybe like you don't really want to, or it might be tougher, or like, for example, like going to work out. Like even this morning, like I still have my days where I'm like, I don't really want to go. Like I don't want to. I'm like, oh, can I do it today? Like I've been working out like every day. But then when I get there, it's like, oh my God, of course I can do this. Like it's all in your mind. So I just want to remind you, like, just take a deep breath. Like it's all going to be okay. Your life is going to work out exactly as it needs to and as it should. And I just want you to like believe. I want you to have faith and just like tap into that and just admire yourself. Like truly admire yourself and how far you've come. Like I just hope you're proud of yourself and that you're able to celebrate yourself. Like that is, like, I wish that for you, and I pray that you experience that and that you truly love yourself. So yeah, I pray that for you today. So back to the trip that I went on. It was really amazing. It actually has been on my vision board. It's on my vision board for this year, that I really wanted to go on a trip with friends, like go camping, because I haven't done it in a while and I like really missed it. And so the day started with me getting up like around maybe like 4:05, and I started painting my nails, just because like my nails are super important to me, and I always like to have just like well done nails. Like it's so therapeutic for me. It's like so much like self-love and nurturing. So like I always try to have my nails done, and when I don't, you know that it's been like a busy week where I really haven't had time to like slow down and just like kind of care for myself a bit. So like that's how I know like, okay, like I'll put this on the to-do list for tomorrow, or like I know I have time when I need to do it. So I did it in the morning, and I usually do a 5 a.m. workout class, and my nails weren't dry in time, and that's like my biggest pet peeve. Like when I've taken all this time to do my nails and like perfect them, and then for like one to get messed up, like even if just one, I'm like just like, I took all that time and this is what happened. Like no. So I was like, but I like to get my workout done, and I like to just like get it over with and just like check it off and like just like start my day in that way, and then I can make breakfast and have more time for myself afterwards. So I was like, it's kind of inconvenient, but I decided to just like flow. I was like, you know what, like I trust maybe there, even with like the little things, like literally like just trust the flow of your life. It's all working out in your greatest good. So I decided to just like flow, and I was like, okay, you know what, like I trust, I know that this is, maybe there's a reason I have to like be at the 6:15 class, like maybe, like who knows, like we're gonna see, like let's just see. So so I went to the 6:15 class, and I don't normally go, like I usually am a like 5 a.m. workout girl. Like I'm like, I'm here, let's go, let's get it. Like I want to get home from work and do whatever I have to do, like not really think about like, you know, working out, like go for a walk or like hang out with friends or go grab dinner and go on a date. So I get there and I see a friend that like I consider her a friend, but I've only met her like I would say like 3-4 times, and like we just like clicked automatically, and just like I just like knew like we were gonna be friends. And so we started chatting, and she was saying how she's like going on a camping trip this weekend, and just like yeah, a little bit of like about like they booked it like 6 months in advance, like it's on Maui. I was like, oh my god, that sounds amazing, like let me, like what is it called, like I need to go. She's like, yeah, that's like the first place that I actually saw like the Milky Way, like it was so gorgeous, like we go like every year. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, yeah, let me write it down, like yeah, I need to, like I was like, I've been itching to go on a camping trip. And then she's like, wait, like do you want to come? And I was like, absolutely. I was like, yes, I absolutely want to. I was like so shocked and like honored that she invited me. Like I was like, yes, I would love to come. And she's like, what are you doing this weekend? I was like, nothing now, like going with you. So it was just like so beautiful and like just so synchronistic, and like it just felt so right. Like I was like, oh my god, like of course. And like I like booked my flight, like we like quickly like went through with like the camping things that we need. Like she got me a sleeping bag, but I had a backpack because we were backpacking in. It just like all worked out so beautifully. It was like such a beautiful, gorgeous, like synchronistic life experience that just like reminds me that like we're so held and we're so blessed, and that it's all working out if you just like flow, and if you just like let it unfold, like it's gonna unfold. It's gonna unfold in the most beautiful way, and just like trusting the process. So I was actually on a different flight than them, so I got there early, and I was just like reading and journaling and like listening to music and just like doing me, just like having a great time. I just felt so happy. Like I was so happy, and I felt so blessed because I was going through a tough time at work, and you know, for like a split second on that trip, I had like my heart was like sad. Like I was like sad that I was like going through this experience at work, but like it quickly left me because like one, I prayed and I was like, God, please don't let like this work situation ruin my trip, and I know you're working through me to grow, and I know this is, you know, a beautiful experience, and there's a reason I'm on this trip, and I know you have blessed me with it, so I want to accept it as the gift that you have given me, and graciously and with a full heart, and be fully present here and not think about worry, because worry just does nothing for us. And like literally the like any bit of fear, any bit of worry just like left my heart and my soul, and it was gone, and I could see so clearly. And that trip was really, really beautiful because it really helped me to see that I really was not valuing myself. Like I was not seeing my worth. Like in career, I was like just taking the easy way out and just like not trusting myself. And I saw how it was all connected. And when you find yourself in life going on a hiking trip, just like think back to the times where you went on a hiking trip. It is correlated with really releasing a lot of that heaviness. So like you're taking your backpack with you, you're taking this heaviness, you're taking this experience, and you're literally releasing it like through the journey walking. So it's like a mind, body, and soul connection. Like your body is literally walking to a new destination. Like I am not the same person that started that hike. Like truly I'm not. Like I experienced so much beauty. I connected to myself in a new way. I saw myself in a new way. I experienced myself with new friends and new people that I hadn't met. I expressed so much love, and I saw myself for who I truly am. And ultimately I got to the other end as a new person. Like it was from point A to point B. So really think back to the times when you've traveled and when you've taken a long hike in your life, and think about what you were going through at that time, and remember to have so much compassion for yourself, because you know when we go through times when when we're being asked to release, and when we release things that are heavy, it can be tiring some. So really just having compassion for yourself and just taking it easy on yourself, and really reminding yourself that you did that, and that you are so much better for it. Like while like releasing can be hard because we're human and we like to control, and yeah, we like to control, and that's just what it is. We really get to see the beauty of the metamorphosis after, like the rebirth afterwards. Like you cry and you let it out, and it's just like you're just like, oh, you're just like tired, right? You're just like tired from that release, and you're like, but you feel so much better. And that's what that experience was for me. I'll like insert some pictures because it was just gorgeous. I mean, I felt so free. It was really like the pause and the like perspective change that I needed to see that I was living the life that I prayed for. Like I truly was living the life that I had asked God for. Like it was such a beautiful experience. Like here I was like sharing so much love with people around me, people like new friends, like going on this beautiful new experience, like feeling so blessed to have this experience and to be even asked to come along, like, and the way that it just like worked out, like they planned for 6 months and I like got invited, like, you know, like that week. Like it was just like, wow, like what a blessing. Like you guys put all this time and put all this effort, and they had literally everything to the T. Like they had the food like ready for us. They like made chili and cornbread, and they had like breakfast burrito. Like they were just like so prepared, and I felt like we were in such good hands. And on the hike, it was like beautiful. It literally looked like we were on a different planet. It was like absolutely gorgeous. It was amazing. It was so amazing and so beautiful, and like I felt beautiful to just share this experience too with new people, new mirrors. Like it just felt so it felt so magical. So I just like being in that and just like immersing myself in that, and just it felt really good. It felt so good. It felt good to like step away from my life and just kind of see it for what it was and like see myself and my growth. But it wasn't all just, like um a beautiful, like loving, like rainbows and like sunshine. I mean, even like symbolically, like it got really, really cold at night. Like in the volcano, like we literally slept in a cabin in the volcano. I think we hiked in like 7 miles and then we hiked out 9, I think it was. And in like the cabin that we stayed at, it was freezing. It was like I have not experienced that cold since I lived in Minnesota. Like I was like, what is this? I don't like this. Like I am so far removed from this. I was like, this is why I laughed in Minnesota. Like what's happening? But on the trail we were like hot and cold and warm and sweaty, and then it was like so many ups and downs, but it was so beautiful. But while we were there and like in the cabin and in our area, like we just like chatted outside, just like saw the sunrise and the sunset, and it was like this beautiful pink sky, and this was for sunset, and we were just like so amazed. It was like the first night that we got in and we saw the sunset. It was just like such a gorgeous experience, like, and it was so beautiful and so gorgeous, but it really allowed me to see where I was like falling short, where I really was not owning my like divinity and my beauty, my beauty from the inside, and like my worth. And I really facing that, and really facing where I was shutting myself, like literally shutting myself, like not speaking up for myself, not speaking my truth. Like there was even like an individual on the trip where I was like, oh, like past me would have like not said anything, but now like I'm like, oh no, like, and it like, and it's sometimes it's like little things, and like you think they're little things, but they're not. Like like no, like you get to speak up for yourself. Like you can stand firm in your truth, and like it made me so grateful to see just like how much I've grown in Hawaii, and just like thinking back, I was just like, wow, like so grateful for the experiences that really pushed me to be like my very best self. And I just feel so incredibly blessed and so incredibly excited for this new chapter. And yeah, it was just a beautiful experience. So yeah, just think about flowing with your life and allowing things to come in, and asking God for what you want. Like, you haven't gotten it, maybe because you haven't asked. And if you haven't gotten it, it's maybe because the other person, or if there's someone else involved, they're not ready, and God is taking care of things in the background. And just like remembering to trust the process, and to trust yourself, and to be kind and gentle to yourself when you're releasing and when you're letting go of these heavy things, these heavy baggages, and reminding yourself that you are truly so worthy of such a beautiful life. You are so worthy of feeling happy, of being blessed, of being joyful, of being worry-free. Like, you are so worthy of that. Like, we came here to be children and to learn, and it's just a beautiful experience, and there's no need to worry about anything. I think that's what this experience taught me. Like, just enjoy what you have in front of you and be present. Yeah, I hope that helped. I hope you got something out of that, and like I love updating you all on my life, and I'm so excited to share more of my journey with you. My battery is telling me that it's very low, so I will let you go, and I have to start getting ready to, but I love you so much. Thank you for listening. Remember to flow. It's going to be okay. You got this. Let go and release of what no longer serves you, and be the best you. Like, know that you can do this, and you got this, and you are her. Like, and that's that. Love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon.